While she campaigned for the primary and general elections, Arizona 360 sat down with Regina Romero to discuss her vision for the city and what set her apart from the competition. Now, as mayor-elect, after a win that garnered national attention, we spoke to her again to get a better understanding of some of her immediate next steps and what Tucsonans should expect.
What I'd like to do is put together advisory councils to help me with climate action planning, with economic development, with quality of life infrastructure investment. I'd love to be able to sit down immediately and put together a memorandum of understanding and interjurisdictional work with the Pascuayaqui tribe and the Tohono Nation and raise their flags in the council chambers. I want to work in solidarity for the benefit of our communities with those nations. Immediately, we're going to start developing the relationships that we have with our congressional delegation so that we can go advocate to Washington, D.C. For additional funding for infrastructure and climate resiliency grants. That's what I'm thinking of doing immediately right off the track. It's very exciting. There's a lot of work ahead of us, but I really, with the platform that I ran with, I want to put it into action at the first 180 days that I'm new mayor of Tucson.
Wonderful. What are the big dangers that you really know that are out there that you have to watch out for on the way?
What concerns me about the near future is the possibility of our economy slowing down. There's signs of an economic slowdown, and so we have to prepare ourselves as a city before the economic slowdown hits. And the way we can do that is by looking for continued investment in infrastructure. I've always believed that one of the most important responsibilities of governments is investing in our infrastructure because infrastructure leverages private investment. And so the way I see our continued partnership in looking for infrastructure funds is that we can partner with a state legislature and the governor on investing on I-19, which is a connector to the Mexican market, right? Those investments will help keep workers working. And so I understand that preparing ourselves for the worst case scenario is going to help us feel the economics slow down much less.
Prop 205, in the end, doesn't get the votes. Does that give you more leeway to work with the state, with the legislature, with our congressional delegation?
My door is open to the organizers of Prop 205. I want to continue working for the betterment of every single one of our residents, including our undocumented residents of Tucson. And so if we unify, if all of the stakeholders sit together, devise a plan, ACLU, immigrant rights groups, the city of Tucson, the TPD police chief, our city attorney, and write ordinances and laws in the city of Tucson that could continue advancing that agenda, I think that is the best way to go about it.
One other Prop 409, what message does it send to voters that continue to refuse to raise pay, and is that fair?
The lack of adequate pay to elected officials severely limits the people that run because heads of households can't pay their bills. And young people graduated out of college that might have the brightest ideas can't pay their mortgage or car loan or student loans if they run for elected office.
What do you think your candidacy and your rising to the seat of mayor of the city of Tucson says to girls and young women who are looking at their futures and wondering what it may hold for them?
I think I have a very big responsibility. And I've carried that responsibility ever since the first time I ran back in 2007, that we made history by electing the first Latina council member in our city. And so I've understood the past 12 years that I am, to many young women and girls, a model that they had not seen before. And so I would hope that young women across Tucson and across Arizona understand that there is a seat at the table for our voices. That's why I felt it was so important for me to look for my replacement in Ward 1 and advocate for a woman of color, to run for that seat, because I understand, being the only Latina for the past 12 years on the council, I understand the importance of adding those voices.
Mayor-elect Romero, thank you very much for sitting down with us.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.